Will the scenario change this year? And my second question to you, how much are you hopeful to become champion in EPL?
Yes, the first question when you said, do you think will Manchester United dominate this year? Was that the question? Yeah. No, I think it'll be tough for Man United to dominate the game this year. You know, last year they didn't really dominate. I think lots of teams got in a position with real chances to win the Premier League, and we didn't take the chances. You know, Man City, ourselves, Arsenal especially, I think we're in great shape, Chelsea. But Man United, they're proven winners, they've done it so many times, and they finished on top again. But I think this year will be even tougher. I think Man City will improve. Liverpool is looking much stronger, made some fantastic signings. Chelsea will be strong. It's going to be a very, very tough league this year, I think. You know, Arsenal, it's going to be a tight division. The top 4 places are going to be very difficult. Champions League football this year is going to be hard for everybody. I think there's 6 teams going to be fighting for the Champions League positions this year. And Liverpool right back in that, where they've always been, back in the fight for that top 4.
How much are you hopeful to become champion in this situation?
It's difficult, but that's the aim, that's our ambition at the start of the year, is to become champions. Everybody wants, we want to be in there. There's no reason. We have a good squad of players here, and we believe in ourselves. You know, we've been 4th, we've been 5th. We want to improve on that this year if we can.
Wara and then Nick.
News. This one goes to Harry and his player. You spoke about how you've been impressed by the standard of football in this country. I just want to check, are there any players that have impressed you that probably you would like to take with you back to England, or either now or in the future?
Well, it's difficult. There's been lots of good players, you know, but they're at their clubs here. We can't just come over here and suddenly take players that we want away from their teams. They belong to the teams here. But there's, you know, there's lots of good players, lots of very talented players in this country for sure. But you know, we have a big squad at the moment. You know, we have 29 players here on this trip. At the start of the year, we have to put 25 names in for the Premier League. So unless we shift some players, we really can't be adding more players until we can move 1 or 2. We have a couple going out on loan in the next couple of days, so that will change a little bit. But yeah, there's good talent here for sure. Given the opportunity, they could play in England, no problem.
Okay. Let's pretend you're director of coaching.
Well, you know, again, they're all fantastic players, but I think, you know, to reiterate, you know, what the gaffer said, you know, these players were under contract, and you know, it's not really our position to be taking these players away from their clubs. From a player's point of view, I'm sure that a lot of them would look to test themselves in the Premier League, and I'm sure if they keep performing at the level that they have done, you know, somewhere along the line, they will get the opportunity.
Okay, Nick, and OG, and Caesar.